So Mark, welcome to our latest exploration into the source material. Today, we are looking at something that sounds, well, like a total contradiction.
Right, because we're talking about stabilizing your own bank account by focusing on someone else's, which, sounds pretty crazy.
It really does. I mean, how can giving away your time or energy actually help your bottom line? But we're pulling from this framework today called the ripple effect.
Yeah, and the core idea there is, if money is the fuel, then financial confidence is the engine.
Exactly. And most of us are just obsessively staring at our empty gas gauges, right? Like when we really should be checking the spark plugs instead.
That is a great analogy. So the mission today is figuring out if we can tune that engine without actually buying the gas.
Yeah, using your own perspective and skills to lift someone else up, which transforms your own well-being. So let's jump right into the psychology of this, because it's fascinating.
It really is. Because financial stress isn't just a math problem, it's actually a biological one. When we're worried about money, researchers talk about this bandwidth tax.
Oh, right, the bandwidth tax. That's where the cognitive load literally lowers your IQ.
Yes. It makes you so much worse at long-term planning because your brain is just stuck in this constant loop of, not having enough.
Total scarcity mode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So by stepping out of your own head to help someone else, you get this helper's high, a literal neurochemical rush.
Wow.
And you break that scarcity loop in your own mind, shifting to abundance.
But wait, I have to ask, Mark is probably wondering this too. Isn't this just like selfish altruism?
How do you mean?
Well, if I'm helping a friend with the banking app just to get that helper's high or, some karmic return from the universe, am I actually fixing the problem?
I mean, whether the motivation is selfish or not, the mechanism works the exact same way. Think about the network effect.
Okay, the network effect.
Yeah, if everyone in your social circle is stressed, isolated, and making bad financial choices, that environment eventually drains you too.
Right.
But if you invest your wisdom into the community, you build a collective safety net.
So it echoes back to you eventually.
Exactly. You are essentially arbitrage trading your talents to lower the stress cost of your entire social circle.
That makes total sense. But to do that, we have to actually talk about money, which is basically the ultimate social taboo.
Right. The isolation is real. Shame and guilt are massive barriers to financial health.
So how do we create a judgment-free zone without falling into, toxic positivity?
Oh, toxic positivity is the worst here. If someone tells you they're drowning and you say, hey, don't worry, it'll all work out.
You're basically handing them a brick while they're trying to swim.
Yes. It completely shuts down the connection. What you actually need is active listening and vulnerability.
Like sharing your own past money mistakes or just setting boundaries.
Both. Like saying, actually, I'm skipping the expensive dinner tonight to prioritize my savings goal.
Right, because that gives them permission to breathe. It models a boundary they were maybe too ashamed to set themselves.
Exactly. It turns financial health into a team sport.
I really love the accountability buddy concept from the material. Just a 10-minute weekly text.
Yeah, just saying, hey, I managed to pack my lunch 4 days this week.
Celebrating progress over perfection. But what if Mark feels like he doesn't have the expert answers? I mean, I wouldn't want to give someone bad advice that ruins their life.
You don't have to be a guru. You just need to be an information bridge. Share vetted tools without being preachy.
Oh, like pointing them to the Money Smart app for daily tracking.
Right, or if they are serious about long-term wealth, point them to the educational resources at CAB Property Wealth. You aren't coaching, you're just handing over a map you've already used.
That's a great way to look at it. And we all have these superpower mentorship skills anyway, like spotting digital clutter.
Yes, the 3 streaming services you completely forgot to cancel.
Exactly. If I spend 20 minutes helping a friend clear that out, it's free for me to do, but it's pure found money for them.
That's the gift of service mindset. Reviewing resumes, interview prep, or even just gifting your time.
Gifting time is huge, like watching their kids so they can meal prep or organize their taxes.
It lowers their outsourced living costs, using a currency that never devalues, which is your time.
Right. But, okay, socially, the default is usually a $50 dinner out. How do I suggest a hike or a backyard potluck without making my friend feel like a charity case?
It is all in the framing. Don't say, I know you're broke, let's just stay home.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Frame it as the cool option. Say, hey, I really want to check out this new trail. Let's do a fire pit night.
Oh, so you prioritize the connection over the consumption.
Exactly. You are building emotional scaffolding that makes financial peace a shared goal. not a private struggle.
Protecting their financial peace while feeding your own soul. I love that. Well, Mark, to wrap up this exploration, we've seen you just can't thrive in a vacuum.
You really can't. Building that emotional scaffolding for others is vital.
So here's a final thought to mull over as you head out today. If time is the ultimate currency, what is the interest rate on the single hour you give to a friend today?
That is such a profound question. It might just be the most profitable investment you ever make. And remember, you can explore those free educational resources at www.cabpropertywealth.com.so to further empower your community.